Big Baby Miller takes the fight back. A good start by Dinu, but that's a top 10 heavyweight in action. He took care of business. Something's with his hamstring. He stretched out before, he's stretching out now, but Miller with an impressive knockout.
Impressive knockout.
You know, Dinu was giving us some angles at the beginning, some angles in the jab, but you saw that from the very beginning that if Big Baby Miller was able to keep up the pressure and pace and go to the body, likely Dinu was going to fall. Big Baby weighing in at 315 pounds last fight about a month ago. About a month ago. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, he pulled something. But, you know, he's a big dude. You know, having to move around. It's a big dude. You know. But let's hope it's like not nothing too serious. But one beautiful thing about him is that for him to be so big, he's never shown any issues of having stamina, you know. And the fact that he is 40 pounds heavier, what is it? About 40 pounds plus heavier than he was a year ago. You know, that's crazy that he's still able to do what he's doing. So now it's like, what is he going to do next? Here's when he broke him down. Dinu had stopped moving. So right there in front of him, Big Baby is the type of guy you don't want to be at a standstill against him. So the body shots had already fucked him up. You can see where he's red. And then when they hit him on the top of the head with that left hook that crumbled him. So watch, the two body shots going to connect clean. And then you think it was the uppercut? I think it was that top of the head shot. Getting hit in the top of the head by a 315-pound man. So already Dinu had barely beat the count at that point in time. And then right there, he just was done. So Big Baby did what he was supposed to do, not go the distance with this guy. And now it's all about what is he going to do. Even though he says he still wants Joshua, he seems to be targeting Dillian Whyte. But Dillian Whyte first must beat Derek Chisora on December the 22nd on the DAZN and Sky Sports pay-per-view box office. Damn, he fucked Dinu up over on the DAZN. Goddamn, Dinu. I said Dinu looked like Imhotep. Oh, shit. Was that what he said? Why is he laying down there like that? Like he said, Look, if they're going to show it again, he was just laying like, But, hopefully, see, Eddie Hearn has been hinting that Joshua may be fighting a mystery opponent in April. And not Dillian Whyte, the winner of Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora, December the 22nd. I'm thinking that mystery opponent could be Alexander Usyk. Kubrat Pulev is the IBF mandatory. Frezzo Quindo, the WBA still hasn't stripped Manuel Char, even though he failed the drug test, because they want to make sure. So they don't want to be sued, because they already were threatened to be sued by Frezzo Quindo. And Frezzo Quindo,
he's still undefeated. He is the NABA and NABO heavyweight champion, and he is number 2 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. The undefeated
by the WBA.
Big Baby Miller.
You know, one of the questions asked here throughout the night in Wichita was the guy.
Okay, so let's listen to his post-fight interview and just, kind of see, what's going to, I don't know. Frezzo Quindo, you might as well say he is the WBA champion because that belt revolves around him. He turned down $500,000 to fight Big Baby Miller tonight. Career high payday. But I can understand why. It wasn't enough time to have VADA testing in place.
Like Dinu might be a little tough for you to figure out. What were you seeing in him early?
No, my jab was better than his. It was just I couldn't step off the front foot. I've been fighting a cold from the time I got down here in Wichita. And I've been blowing my nose.
He did say that yesterday.
So no excuses, but I know once I got warmed up, my blood was going. I predicted the 4th round. I know he's going to try to box a little bit. That's boxing, though. You got to try to adjust and adjust on the fly. But I know it's going to get him sooner or later.
People talk about your weight all the time, but it was clear you were the better conditioned fighter in this fight. Could you tell that he was getting winded and caught up in your pressure?
Yeah, I know once I start throwing the body shots in my corner, seen that he was fumbling over his steps a little bit, and I have a good jab to the body. And that jab, I see him stutter stepping back. I know I start putting pressure on, I get my footing down, I get him.
We know you want those big fights that are out there, but you've countered that by being as busy as humanly possible.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
Oh man, there's a couple of different fights we've been looking at, talking to my team, Wiseman Group, Dean and Damien, and talking to Eddie and GCP Promotions, and just trying to figure out what's next. You know, we want AJ, but AJ's a little busy. If Dylan Whyte gets past Chisora, I like one of them. But I heard Trevor Bryan, you know, if Don Kick picks up the phone, I like to knock Trevor Bryan out too. Another undefeated fighter.
Okay.
We're knocking out undefeated guys. So let's see Trevor Bryan will pick up the phone, and we'll knock his behind out as well too.
What's appealing to you about a Dillian Whyte fight?
I like
Whyte,
that. That
of course,
makes sense.
Chisora next month. Why is that fight a good one for you?
I think it's about time I knock out a Brit. You know, the Brits right now are at the top of the list, just as me and Deontay is. We're the two undefeated guys in the American side. And Deontay's fighting a Brit. And he's been calling out AJ, but you know Tyson stepped up. So if I can't get AJ, I like the next guy, Dylan Whyte, Derek Chisora, even a David Allen, David Price, one of those guys. A Brit that can really just go in there and just plumb on it in the street.
So this pace, we'll see you next month, right?
Oh man, hey, if Eddie Hearn wants it, if he comes with a game plan that I like, let's make it happen. Big Wave Promotions. I just want to give a shout out to Belize, TNC 10 News out in Belize. And we're doing big things out there. Shout out to my brother Jason Edwards out there doing things. My whole top family that came out here, all the Brooklyn, Aviana Jewelry. It's everybody, man. It's been supporting me from the beginning. Me and Demetrius Lita have a little beef, but he said he's going to do the right thing. So let's sit down and figure it out because, like I said before, boxing learning experience, and you know, I want to make peace, but at the same time, nobody can take advantage. And me and him butt heads. So let's see if me and Demetrius Lita can make it happen. And sit down with GCP and Eddie Hearn.
I wonder what that
take it from there. If not,
what that means.
I'm gonna kick his butt.
Lastly, what do you think the world has learned about Jarrell Miller in these last two fights?
That I come to fight. You know, nothing was given to me. You know what I mean? Put all the BS talk aside. I've been earning my way since I was 14 years old. I moved out on I'm almost 17. I started with the K1, went to Croatia, went to Japan. So I'm a fighter. So people think, oh, become 300 pounds and I talk smack. I come and fight every time, you know. And I know Dinu was going to give me a couple rounds of issue because I know he can box at a good jab. But I knew once I put the pressure on, he never fought nobody like me. Like I said before, I'm a big, lovable guy. Hard work, dedication, cheeseburgers.
Congratulations, Jarrell.
All right, hey, DAZN, Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, GZP, Big Promotions. Hey, man, big things are coming. I want you guys tuning in. Thank you, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in and subscribing to DAZN. Let's get it.
Bryan?
I think him versus Trevor Bryan makes sense. Trevor Bryan is WBA interim champion, and when you're with Don King, the few fighters he has left, you know you get a title shot. But Stavern got his, and Mary Mom got, what, 2 of them, right? Or a mandatory shot and a title shot. And Trevor Bryan is a WBA interim. And, you know, that's as good as the WBA world because Fresno Quinto has to fight for that. So the WBA needs to do the right thing. Order Big Baby Miller to fight Trevor Bryan. Then order the winner of that to fight Fresno Quinto if Fresno Quinto doesn't get another fight. But then Fresno Quinto still has to fight Manuel Charr because they can't strip him. Goddamn WBA is confusing and it pisses me off. And I'm already a little bothered and pissed off because, Top Rank took one of my videos down. Nonetheless, it is what it is. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.